20th Century Studios. I've got to get used to saying 20th Century Studios. Invited us,
Oh.
invited the O's to a screening of Prey, which was like, it's a big thing because Prey's not coming out theatrically.
No, it is not.
So we went to the screening. It was awesome. The movie was also really, really good. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the shit out of this movie.
Mate. This movie was like really, it was just, for Predator, it was like, a breath of fresh air for Predator.
Yeah.
I think the sequels and whatnot that they tried to make, even the last sequel with The Predator,
yeah,
it was just too convoluted and there's too much going on. Like, we need a simple story. That's why Predator works the way that it does. You know what I mean? It's a military team. They're going in to bloody what's his face rescue people that have been shot down. They get hunted by an alien. That's it. That's the whole story.
Yeah.
And it just it works on that same sort of platform. It's so simple, the story here. And it works so well. It's just executed so well.
Yeah. Like this was the best thing that they could have done. Strip it all back, set it in a different time. There's no connections to any of the other Predator films. And the formula, like the structure of the film itself, stayed very much the same as the first Predator.
Yeah.
Like, starts off normal, person notices things, gets caught up in it, has first interaction with Predator. They both lick their wounds and heal themselves.
Which is awesome.
The final stripped down, resourceful battle where the person's got to come up with a plan to trap, kill, and then win.
Yeah. Basically that person is turning into a hunter, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the hunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, like, who really is the Predator?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amber Midthunder did a fucking mad job. They didn't get lazy with her character as well.
No.
Like, she wasn't the badass, sexy chick. You know what I mean?
No.
She was...
even though she is.
Yeah.
But still.
You know what I mean? Turn the cameras off. Amber Midthunder. Wear the wall paint, baby. But, like, her character was actually... Like, she was really grounded and believable.
Yep.
Like, she didn't do anything that seemed out of pocket for her character for that time or anything.
Yeah.
And what I liked about her character as well is that she might not have been as, like, hench, as, like, skillful with a weapon as her, like, her counterparts, the males in the team, in the tribe, or the Predator itself, but she was smart.
She was smarter.
Yeah, and they actually displayed that and showed that in some sequences.
Mm-hmm.
You know how good this shit was? That Jules actually sat down and watched it.
Oh, wow.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's heavy tanks.
Just her character was awesome. Her brother was just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her mom as well. Like, it was just cool. Seeing, like, Native Americans presented that way on the screen as well was just next level. It almost makes you... It makes you want to live in that time with them. Yeah.
The choice to actually include Community in there was big.
But they are, like, I mean, Community is massive for them. Like, especially at that time. Like, I mean, it was literally villages. You get raised by a village. Like, that's... Everyone was basically an auntie or uncle or something, in theory, to you.
Yeah.
We were all family.
Yeah. There was that point in the movie as well where it could have intersected with The Revenant.
Yes. Yeah.
With the French inclusion there.
Mm.
and pelting being such a big thing during that time.
Do you know why they did that, right? So you know how we there's a scene where she walks out and there's just a field of buffalo that have been skinned and whatnot. So what they used to do back in the day, the French colonizers, they would go through and they knew that the Native American people would make money sort of selling pelts and all that sort of stuff and trading. And that's how they would make their money.
Yeah,
essentially, they would go through and just kill a whole herd of buffalo to stop them from making money.
That's fucked up.
Yes, that's what they would do. That's why the buffalo damn near was extinct for so long.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Those sort of tactics, those tactics that they're still kind of using today. Yeah, crazy.
Couple of standout things for me was the Predator and like the kills themselves. They were actually really, really good. I liked the look of this Predator. I know people are sort of saying like it looked a bit weird, but it suited it for a different race of predators. Like these guys are like the feral predators, so they don't look the same.
Yeah, that's right. It's not the more refined predators, right? That are coming down. It's almost like these are the workers, right? These predators are the workers, and the guys that are coming down that you see in the first Predator and that, they're like the richer, sort of more well-to-do predators.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the music was very different to any other Predator movie you've watched this far. They went more like a classical sort of style with also some sort of indigenous drums and instruments and whatnot. I like a lot of the themes that they played, and it worked well over the landscape shots that they had because this movie looked beautiful.
It does.
It also didn't look like a streaming film.
No. It looks like they could have put this out at the movies if they wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it at the movies, so like it worked well on screen, what I was seeing.
Yeah. It played well at the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You go. That was all right.
Oh, sorry, let me talk. I was just going to say, like, the one thing I really appreciated about this was how lean the movie was. Like, thingy, you didn't need to have like a lot in there, and what they had in there was fucking perfect. It padded it out almost like perfectly from start to finish. Like, I didn't realize how quick that movie fucking was. Like, when you sit through it, because there's always something going on, and by the time it's fucking finished, you're like, oh shit, it feels like it's only been like 30 minutes or something. And what I was saying to Dave as well, another cool idea for this fucking movie, because this is still good, but if they set this up where it was just the Fury Road, where it was just the chase for 80 minutes.
Yeah. It could have been like Apocalypto as well.
Yeah, that's right. So what didn't you like about the film?
What didn't I like? Jesus.
So for me, the only thing that I don't like is that they didn't shoot this all in like Comanche language. It's the only thing I don't like. It's the only thing that sort of stops the realism. You know what I mean? Like if they had used Comanche language all the way through, it makes not seeing the subtitles for when the French talk, even like because there is no, that she obviously doesn't understand French, so you're not going to see what those French guys are saying. It makes it more impactful as well.
I initially thought that when we were watching it in the movies, because the first line is in Comanche, and I was like, "That's not the language. What are they saying?" Because they didn't subtitle it.
No.
And a lot of the things that they did put in Comanche, they didn't subtitle.
No.
But then when they, I think when they spoke to each other and the French spoke to each other, then it was subtitled.
Yeah.
But I guess like that's probably what they were going for with the Comanche dub that they have.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying. Like, it's not the same.
No.
I would have loved to have seen that Predator movie if they went full native with it.
Beautiful.
And that would have made sense in terms of like everything kind of being foreign.
Yeah.
Because we're foreign to like the Comanche, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Comanche would have been foreign to the French.
Yep.
And vice versa.
But
and
then
to the Predator.
Yeah, both of them are foreign to that Predator.
Yeah. It worked for me.
Yeah.
Like the English speaking worked for me when the translator came into play because he spoke French, but then to her he was speaking English. And I was like, okay, so he knows the language because they went full Hunt for Red October, Schindler's List with it.
Yeah.
But and I would be open for that. A full, like, true to form, native spoken film, like big budget like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm hoping there's never a sequel to this movie as well. As in, like, a direct
I want a
sequel
trilogy
to Prey
with
itself.
her, with that Naru.
You gotta realize that this Predator it didn't have his own ship. It didn't have anything, right? He was dropped off here. There is still Predators up in space waiting for this man to come back. That's where that's why, I mean, spoilers, at the end of the movie she says that we need to move and get out of this valley because danger is coming.
Yeah.
Because she obviously saw the ship, which she calls a Thunderbird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they know. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie as well, like in the credits, they show like what happens next. So after she becomes war chief and they're moving off, more ships come down.
Yeah.
So there's that aspect. Also, the gun that she has is from Predator 2.
That's right.
So there's a direct link there.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk about the war between those two different races of Predator, right?
Yeah.
In Predators, they talk about the war between
Predators.
So for me, I don't think that a Predator is going to kill, or a Yautja, however you want to say it, is going to kill Naru. I think they're going to team up. This is going to be like the what's his face. So to be that race of Predator versus Naru, that race of Predator and the Comanche people against that other race,
which would be cool because then like maybe that's the reason why they moved to South America.
Well, you realize that was the script that what's his face was going to make, the Rodriguez script.
Was it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was the war. It was too expensive to shoot.
Yeah.
That's why they made a comic out of it. Yeah.
Which would have been cool.
Okay. When I hear that,
That would have been mad. So that you go there bad.
When I hear the team up, sorry, Doug. When I hear the team up, I just think of Alien vs Predator. That's the only thing that
I
gives me.
don't think it'd be like a team up, like they're gonna fucking handshake of the gods. Like, it's gonna be a team up in the sense that, like, the Comanche people are still gonna get killed by the people that they're aligned with. It's just it's gonna be a different sort of war. You know what I mean? Like they'll still sort of kill each other, but yeah.
There's 3 races of predators now. There's the one from Predators, which is the normal Yautja that we always see, and then that other spider face fucker,
which is that other race, which was the first people there,
and then this one that's in this movie, which always looked surprised,
But that's the thing, like they don't tell you what that war was about. I mean, that war could have been the war for we want to be the only predators to come down to this planet. You cannot come down to this planet. And them being like, well, fuck no, we want a piece of that hunting too. That's the sort of war that I'm expecting.
Got our fucking permits as well, mate.
That's right.
Yeah. Like, it could always be the whole thingy as well. Like, to put it bluntly, the dick measuring contest between the different predators, who got the better trophies. And then it's like, well, why don't we see how we go hunting each other?
Like that's what they were doing, obviously, in Predators, right? So they would put that, they'd grab one of those predators from the main planet, take them down to their planet, and then hunt them. Yeah.
The only thing. Oh, fuck off! Don't even mention Larry. The only thing with adding that much politics between the predators is that you got to subtitle them as well, and I don't really like the subtitled Predator. Like when we've seen it in The Predator, it just cheapens them.
I would never ever do that. I would do it as, you know, from the Comanche people's point of view.
That'd be sick, actually.
You know what I mean? To see them sort of getting engaged by the bad predator, and then like a good predator, like, you know, engaging that predator, and then them sort of figuring out and seeing that they look different and everything. That yeah, man. There's places to go with this.
I also wanted like something where it would time jump. Not like a time travel movie, but like 10 years. And you eventually get to see Naru as like an elderly lady. And like maybe that has links to Anna from the first Predator.
It'd have to be, right? So it'd have to be, because they say, what does Anna say?
Every summer.
When the summers grow hottest. Yeah, that's when they'd come. That makes sense. So that's like that 6-7 year El Nino sort of effect. And yeah, that makes sense.
Like the Predator would be going fucking apeshit in the UK right now.
Ah, man, they go nuts. But we don't ever want to see that in the city again.
Nah. I didn't mind the city.
I don't mind the city, but what they were gonna do, like Predator 2 was gonna be amazing, right? So they were supposed to come down in full force, and after like Dutch would have killed, Dutch would have gone. It's supposed to follow Dutch, and Dutch is supposed to he went from the military to being a cop for some reason.
Yep. And
he was going to, what's his face? He was going to be in the city and then halfway through kill a predator, right? And that's when all of the ships were going to start coming down, and the predators declared war on Earth. So they'd have to go to war with the predators. That's what 2 is going to be.
Biggest mistake they made was letting Dutch out of the story.
Just the throwaway lines that you get in Predator 2, and even Predators, they say that someone killed an army guy, killed one of them in the jungles or something. Yeah. There's too many throwaway stuff. I mean, he was supposed to be initially supposed to be in the suit
in Predators,
in the Predator.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the secret weapon.
Yeah. But I can't wait. I'm hoping they do more. It seems like it's going well. The reviews that I'm seeing, people are liking it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We can only hope. I'd like to see more.
Same.
I'm in. But yeah, thank you, 20th Century Studios, for the invite.
But,
thank you.
That was awesome. Mine for Avatar 2.
Yeah.
3,
4, and 5 as well.
All right.